About 8 hours into the game, I found this crest, which changes all your attacks slightly. And in the case of a downward attack, it makes it almost downward and less of a 45-degree angle. But yeah, for at least the first like 8 hours, whenever you do a downward attack, it's either downward into the right or downward into the left, not straight down. And it's also very, very precise. So like jumping off that thing that I just bounced off of, those suck in the early game. God, I can't. I can't get out of the corner. This guy's just taking my lunch money. Oh, nice. Awesome. That was great. Dude, why did it spawn me on this platform? I've never been on that platform. All right, like during. When you fall and take damage, it usually respawns you at the last spot you were standing before you fell, and that was not that spot. That was not it. I'm guessing this game is skill checking everyone on Twitch. Oh, tons of people. Yeah, there's been a lot of rage quits. I've gotten quite a few bosses down. This is just my current one that I'm slamming my head into. Oh no! Oh my god. Some of the times it's like pretty good. Like he'll summon a thing and he'll immediately smash the thing. And other times it's like I can't get them near one another and I just get boxed in. He dodged backward and body blocked me. I do like this game. I do think that this game would be much better if you didn't take contact damage. Unless it was like with the enemy's weapon. Muck just came up with a friend emote, your mascot hugging me, Muck, or vice versa. I thought it would somehow involve Hornet. Oh, that delay. I was doing pretty good there. Use the big guy to kill his own summons. Yeah, as best as you can. There was another boss like this earlier that we fought. Something Splinter. And she would like put down these barbs all over the place, and then she would slam down with giant hands, and her hands could destroy the barbs, or you could attack them and destroy them. It would take you 3 hits. Are all bosses this tanky? It's hard to say because you can't see their hit points. I'm sure there will be a wiki page with their exact health immediately. Like right now, I'm basically running under the assumption that I have 6 health and I do 1 damage, and my throwing knives do 3, but those are estimates. Keep in mind, I'm not really getting any great times to DPS this guy. Dang it, I lost the health I gained. Too many bodies in the room. If throwing knives does 3 damage, why not throw more? I have a limited amount. I can only carry a few, and they cost money to replenish. Even if I fail the fight, I have to pay that money. And I can only throw them in a straight left or straight right line. So I want to make absolutely certain that they hit when I throw them. But you're right, I do want them to connect. Like that was a throwing knife. That was a knife. That was the one that missed. That missed. Oh no. Ah! He wiggles a lot. Alright, I think that's the longest we've lasted so far. Do you think Muck was a Mega Man kid? I'll give you a hint. I have mentioned before that I never had consoles growing up. Dude, stop jumping backwards. I didn't have consoles growing up. I thought Mega Man was pretty cool, but I only ever got to play it when I was at, like, you know, other people's houses and stuff. So not for very long. Not even PS? No. That's why I'm good with keyboard and mouse and crap with controllers. Besides. So no, I played so many PC games growing up. But not much in the way of console stuff. Anything that was limited to console, the Marios, the Sonics, the Mega Mans, the Spyros, all of those I would see briefly at when I was at other people's houses, but I didn't have those. But I played, you know, every Warcraft since 1, Diablo since 1, StarCraft since 1, stuff like that. Oh my, he just like walked into me and then charged out of my hitbox. Games like this are already hard on the control, or I can't imagine how hard it is with keyboard and mouse. Honestly, it's not that bad. I would say my difficulties of the game do not lie with the controls. The controls are okay. Like, let me give you an example. Some stuff that I could nitpick about in relation to the controls are the same on the controller. And that's that dodging and sprinting are the same button. It's either you tap it or you hold it. Jumping and gliding are the same button. it's either you tap it or you hold it, right? There's a whole lot of that in this game. So there's a lot of misinputs where you clicked a button, but it took it as one input and you meant for it to do the other one. But that's going to be the same if I played on a controller, you know? So that complaint is kind of for both. So I could say it's kind of a bummer that on computer, for example, okay, here's one. To use my skill, I press F. To use my item, like throwing knife, I press up F. I can rebind that F to anything I want, but I can't take the up button off of it. I don't know why. So it does allow for some really nice rebinding, but you can't, like the odd ones that require 2 inputs in order to do it, it doesn't let you change that. Like I would love to just have items on 1, but I have to press up F, like or up whatever the button is. See, skill/tool is 1 button. Like that's, and you can't separate them onto 2 separate keys. That's dumb. It is. So like whenever I'm throwing a knife at him, I have to turn toward him and hit up F. So it's like DWF or AWF. No, that's kind of dumb. But that's just a design choice they made. I don't know why. I wasn't sure whether to jump or stay low for that one. God. Yo! Oh God. Damn. 4 monsters in that room with me. Oof. That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would say this is the toughest, like, as far as, like, the whole fight. You know, monster plus the ads. I don't know if this is the toughest one, but it's up there. This is brutal. There was one fight that was called, what was it called? It was like the Moss Mother or something that we did. And when I beat her up a little bit, she whistled and a second one came in. I was like, what? And they summoned an ads. Now the ads were the weakest enemies in the game, but it was still like, occasionally there was like 6 monsters in the room. Thank you, Mr. Satan. Thank you. Appreciate you. No. Dang. OG Dark Souls is easy. I mean... Dark Souls, you could say it's easy after you've played it, sure. But, I mean, if you're playing it for the first time, it is quite the challenge. But the same could be said for this. Like, honestly, I feel it's been a while since I played Hollow Knight, so it's not fresh in my head. But this game feels a lot more challenging to me than I remember Hollow Knight being. Like, the fact that for the first, like, almost 10 hours you can't do downward attacks. I'm, like, 12, 15 hours in. I've gone from 5 health to 6 since I started the game. And I still do the same amount of damage as I did as the beginning of the game. Like, my damage hasn't changed and my health's gone up by 1. Oh, I was aiming left. God. Everyone is saying this game is harder than Hollow Knight. It feels that way to me. But again, it's been a while since I played Hollow Knight. But one thing I remember is in Hollow Knight, there were these little charms or something that you could pick up, and it changed your playstyle a little bit. Like, I remember there was one called Stinky, and it made a stink cloud around you. And it made it to where any monster that touched that cloud took 1 damage per second. And it was little things like that. But in this game, since the start... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna show you something. Since the start, here's all the stuff I've found. 1 power, and I usually use the heal, because this uses the same energy as the heal, and I'm usually using the heal. Throwing knife, or throw trap, or long pin. And long pin is just like a heavier dart, but it goes, and it goes like a couple feet and then curves down and hits the ground. Or a potion. I can only have 1 of these equipped right now. Actually, that's not true. If I have to respawn at the bench again, I could unlock a way to get another one of these equipped. But I could only do it on this crest, not the other crest. I can only pick 1 of these. This one is fire resistance. The other 2 are different forms of faster silk regeneration. So I don't know which of these is just better, the green or the white one. And then this is just more money, a different form of more money, or see yourself on the map. So in terms of like builds, there's like nothing so far. I was holding down the space bar, but alright, sure. Oh, that did damage to me? Okay. Guys in the room again. The Stink Cloud wasn't 1 damage overall. Yes, or damage just gave us a lot. Yeah, well, it was an example. Also, I don't know for sure, but I feel like I gained hit point. Like, I remember there was a point where you upgraded the nail, so you did more damage, and also hit points. Like, I have 6 health, and I started the game with 5. So it definitely feels like a get good game. Like, you do not get to go grind and catch up to your opponents. There are, so far, very few moments where you can actually gain strength. I keep forgetting to try the other thing at the bench.